Amante re Nagaland Darts Championship laga finals nimire re Loch Colin Resort Kohima re ahigina ase aji ere edu Nagaland Darts Championship laga final thakibole ase ko laga amhan jani pai ase eta ba olop thaki kine etu program de shuru kuri ni jabole ase tournament to shuru kuri ni jabole ase special guest kan bi ahigina ase aro ina hogine special number dibole karne bi gana korle karne bi artist kan ahigina ase etu kan opore apne hange details ani dibo sai rakibi Nagaland TV.
Actually, the gathering is very confined, but it sounds the crowd seems to be small, but it amplifies a lot, and I'm happy for that. Actually, I don't have anything to exhort you because I'm not a dart player, but calling my name to be with you tonight is a pleasure. So let me share a few words. Dart, you know very well, it's a game played. More than 50 countries have played in this darts. And it is a small missile thrown into the darts board. I was told, and in my research I found that the distance between the board and the player is 7 feet 9.25 inches. So while watching the game, it was really interesting. I was just recollecting why we studied algebra during our school days. Algebra pura to business de bhi na chulai. Ek ko de bhi na chulai. Only when it comes to darts. During our school days, studying algebra will help the dart player. That is my research. And moreover, this dart player, to be a player is very interesting because it needs your calculation, it needs your attention in every missile that you have thrown to the dartboard. Every calculation. While I was watching the game tonight, it was really amazing and surprised that the guys, the players, while throwing the missile on the dartboards, their calculation really come into their target. Because when they need 32 means that goes to their calculation. In the first place, when I saw the board some years back in Kohima, I thought that middle te marisegule poini lage. Because this is also a family of archery. So middle te jaile, when we shoot in the middle, I thought that point will be calculated in that manner. But when coming back tonight and watching the game, it was 501 minus to 0. I was sharing with my friend Burakam why people are not targeting that middle one, because that is 50. He says that that is too tiny. So if we target in the middle, we may lose somewhere. So people are targeting 20. That means triple, 60. 60 into 3 is equal to 180. Even tonight, Mr. Keja also, Victor also, they were able to score 180. That was amazing. You are going to represent Nagaland, not only Nagaland but international. Nagaland Darts Association was formed in 2012, which was 13 years back. And I have come across so many players representing India to the other countries. Even last year, you have introduced darts in Crows College in 29 August 2024, which was a sports day. So your activities, that is expanding from the very corner of your room to the entire Nagaland now. You have to introduce this in the colleges, because the upcoming student, the upcoming generation mostly confined, mostly in the colleges. So we have to introduce these darts in the college. College tournament be to khelibo lagi, because anybody can play. This does not physically handicap hard hiliboli parasiboli do. If you can move your leg, if you can move your hand, physically handicap can be khiliboli parasiboli. This is a game common to every individual. You don't need qualification to play darts, but I have told you that you need to know algebra, because calculation is very important. Your plus minus should be tip top. It should be like calculator. But on top of that, to play darts means you have to maintain your health. A drunkard cannot play darts, because you need your eye contact as well as your shaky hand will not help you to be a champion in the darts. So I would like to encourage everyone, whoever played darts should be very confined to their eating habits, because your eye contact and your hand should be straight. And moreover, tonight, it is not a time to take 30-20 minutes, but after all, you have called me to exhort, so it is up to me whether I exhort you for 30 minutes or 1 hour or 2 hours.
Yes, sir.
But on top of that, I would say that this Darts Association, Nagaland Darts Association, should expand your wings to all the districts, which is very important. This game is not being recognized by the Olympic, I know, because you have not yet fulfilled so many criteria. But individual, you can play in every country, in any country, where the prize money is, what can I say more than that? You can earn millions and millions in this darts. So we have to encourage our people. Naga people, we are very talented. We can cope up with any games, with anything. But besides that, one very negative point for the Nagas is that we are not consistent. We don't give dedication. Ekbar medal ekta paise bole to, that is the end of our journey. But we should not do that, because this darts is a game where you can earn a lot, where you can become a millionaire. So I would like to encourage every one of you to give your effort and bring laurels to the Nagas in every field, in every activities that you take. And moreover, I was told that many of our friends here, you have represented India to different countries. So So, in the near future, let us all make up our mind that we will bring laurels to the India as well as we will earn our livelihood from this game. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we close the Nagaland Darts Championship 2025, I want to thank all the players, our patrons, officials, sponsors, volunteers, and supporters who made this event possible. In the past 2 days, we saw great matches, true sportsmanship, and the unity of our small growing darts community in Nagaland. Yes, there were some challenges, but together we managed them, and we will use these lessons to make our future events even better. This championship is not just about competition. It is about building trust and growing the sports of darts in our state. People are watching us, and with professionalism and teamwork, we can take the game to a higher level. Congratulations to all the winners and respect to every participant for giving your best. Let this be the start of many more, and may the spirit of darts continue to shine in Nagaland. Thank you, and see you all again in the next championship, that is 2026.
I would like to request our General Secretary Foundry Crew to kindly come up on stage, Mr. Kato Sumi. A round of applause for the General Secretary of FTC. To give away the first special category for most promising player. Any guesses, guys? Any guesses for the most promising player? I'm really sad to say, but your guess is right. Come on, Corey! A huge round of applause for an upcoming batter, Corey. He receives a cash prize certificate.
এতিয়া মই নিৰে নাগালেণ্ড ডাৰ্টছ এছ'চিয়েশ্যন লগা প্ৰেচিডেণ্ট ডেভিড চলো লগৰে উঠি কিনে আছে চ' ছাৰ আপুনি এইটো আজি কম্পিটিশ্যন অৰ্গেনাইজ কৰাটো এইটো কি লা পাৰ্পাছতে অৰ্গেনাইজ কৰা আছে
নাই আমাক ডাৰ্টছ এজ এ স্পৰ্টটো আমাক এনকাৰেজ কৰিব মন আছে বিকজ আই থিংক মোক নাগা মানুহ ডাৰ্টছ বেছি ভাল আছে দ্য অনলি থিং ইজ উই আৰ নট গেটিং দ্য এক্সপ'জাৰ তো দিছ টুৰ্ণামেণ্ট ইজ এ স্মল টুৰ্ণামেণ্ট as a small step towards national championships and international championships. It we've been organizing this tournament for the past, I think, 7 years now. This is the 7th edition.
I think internationally, or I don't know about nationally, but internationally, this sport is usually a very popular sport. International tournaments can be bishi thage ase. So, apni han yere Nagaland besides this kind of competition, apni han schools or college can be promote kore koshish kore na nai. Aro apni han promote kore garne ki alag means can alag methods can use kore.
Internationally, the game of darts is very big, and the prize monies are very good. Okay, and we have elite athletes who are participating in darts these days. So the hope is that one day we will join them. And for that purpose, mohana grassroots players we have to encourage them. So in that ways, amakan college charta pasta they already introduced Kurdish. So what we do is we go as a team. We set up the dartboards for them, we teach them the game, and then we encourage them to come to our small tournaments also, our big tournaments also. Aside from this yearly tournament, we have every month we have a tournament. Okay, amakan clubs botas we have the Dynamic School of Darts, we have the Team 1 Nagaland Darts. So every month for 2 Saturdays we have a tournament. And we encourage all our students. Amakan Kohima village to be introduced Croatia, so a lot of the new players from Kohima village also come, a lot of students come to participate, and in these games when they participate we don't charge them money, we encourage them to come, let them play for free, let them get into the competition mode, and now Amakan introduce Croatia. And besides that, I think we are now starting different district chapters also. So we've already set up one in Dimapur. We have a Dimapur chapter for Nagaland Darts. We have a chapter in Tuensang, in Zanapoto. And very shortly we'll be opening up a chapter in Woka, and we'll be opening up a chapter in Mogokchung. So in that ways, Amakan districts players can encourage Kurigine to make the entire game stronger in the grassroots level. Itu Kuriya se Amakan itia.
I think it darts to usually the internationally bishi popular thagili bi Olympics te ite bi na thagi na je ulibi I heard that Olympics te bi to induct kurla isna nishna ase ulibi itula regarding this I don't have much information, but as the president of Nagaland Darts Association I think you must be having some kind of information, so apni bi itula upar ki koi
no I think the international darts bodies they are pushing very hard for induction of the game into the Olympics. Unfortunately, I think for the next 2 Olympics to Nahibo. We are hopeful that on the 3rd Olympics that is coming up, it will be inducted. But closer to home, Commonwealth Games too is going to be hosted in Scotland and in England. And the game of darts is born from those areas, So most probably they are going to induct that game of sports into the Commonwealth. So enaga hoise kole to Commonwealth Games first ahigine, and then hopefully it will go to the Olympics. So for the next 10 years to Nahibo, but hopefully after that we will be able to have a game of darts as an Olympic sports. Enako hole amkan karone beshi bhalo hobo.
Acha itu Nagaland te manu bishi itu sport to bishi khushi pa manon beze ulibi itu ini just they see it as a bar game nishna bi babe, like not just as a sport na ini bar game nishna babe. So ini just apni bi Nagaland itu khushi pai thaga manohan itu game ki khushi pai thaga manu itu sport ki khushi pai thaga manu tahangi bi ki encouraging words dibo mona ase nelu ki message dibo mona ase.
No see, originally the game of darts is a bar game, but over the past 30 years too, it's become a very highly competitive sport. So over here also, we all of us get together in the evening sometimes. But the whole point of us trying to promote the sport is that it has become an international sport. It is a well-regarded sport all over. We have to take the game of darts seriously. So this is one of the games where Nagaland is also doing very well nationally. There are only 2 states, West Bengal and Nagaland. So we have the capacity of becoming a powerhouse in this sports, and we have the capacity of representing India in international tournaments, hopefully in Commonwealth Games, and hopefully if things work out in the Olympics also. So for the local players, we should not take the sports as just a pastime. No, this is a proper recognized sport. It requires a lot of dedication, because darts is a game of millimeters and centimeters. No, so it requires a very steady hand. It requires a lot of mental fortitude. It requires a lot of calculation. So as in any sports, so you require dedication and how would you say it? You require a lot of patience to play this game. So my thoughts is, a lot of college kids, a lot of school kids are picking up the sports. No, so for them, we want to let them know that this is a proper sport, and this is actually a sport that you can make a living out of. A lot of international players do it. So do not look at it as a pastime, but look at it as a proper sport if they're interested in it, to even give it a go as a professional career. So that is our goal.
আজি এইটো টুৰ্নামেণ্ট আপুনি 2 দিন কাৰণে অৰ্গেনাইজ কৰিছে গুইনা মান জানি পাইছে সো ডেট 5 আৰু 6 ইফ আই এম নট মিস্টেকেন আৰু এনা গিনে আপোনাৰ এইটো টুৰ্নামেণ্টে কিমান মানুহ পাৰ্ট হিসা লৈছে
So there was a total of 30 participants from Kohima, Dimapur, Mogokchung. We had participants from Cross College, and Wokha. Yeah, yes.
So sir, apnila role do in a tournament ki thakise?
I was supervising whatever was happening, from everything from printings to the setup, everything. You name whatever you are seeing here, it's a supervised creator.
Sir, apni do?
I was supervising the technical aspects of it, being the senior players. If there is any glitches or any technical issues, through the experience we have learned some, what things to be taken care of, or what things we be facing, especially the problems. So I was there to assess everything with our tournament director. So usually when there's a tournament, we have this tournament director apart from the associations. So we run in such a way that it meets all the international standards, that is like the professional, because our objective is to give a platform which is also observed and followed in the international professional tournaments. So it was a smooth tournament. There was no technical glitches, so we are happy for that. Yeah.
Acha, itia abnahan as part of the Nagaland Darts Association, so abnan bhi international players kan kina khile ton bhi sai dekebo, you must be very up to date with everything na. So yere Nagaland la players kan aji kun khiliche, even winner bhi holaise. So tahan khile ala do itu international level la players kan compare gole kina ase. Do you think we are up to par with them?
We are at very much par with the international players. We have got our own, my colleague, Sir Lima Longcha. He himself has participated in international event, and another brother, Vicky Haley Shohu. They are like the pioneers who have stepped out of India to play at the international level, and very much I would say we are at par with the internationals. It's just that Kwanishna darts being is a growing sports in Nagaland. I'm sure down the line in 5 years, once it gets into the Olympic or Commonwealth, this is going to be a bigger sports for us. And taking into India context, Nagaland and West Bengal happens to be the hub of the darts for the Indian darts.
Itu apna nishna dart laga championship kan organize kora dem de, like what are the challenges you face, aro government pi itu laga upore kiman seriously sa tan, like do they view this sport as a serious sport or just as a time pass laga sport nishna sai na kina ase, like government la side pa kina ase, itu bi jane mon.
Take that question. Yeah, as per the scenario of the darts, we are trying our best to promote and then bring to the level of national as well as in the international level. While doing so, even our government effort to comes in, they have their own limitation, but it doesn't deter us or it doesn't stop us from bringing up our local players, because eventually this will come into, we are very much hopeful that it will come into the national sports portfolio. So every year whenever there's a tournament, we always approach the department, but they have the concern, like I've said, they must also have their allocations of fund like that. Unless they have that, they also cannot go out of the way to allocate certain help towards us. But it doesn't mean that it will not deter us. And in fact, we have been assured by the department, especially when it comes to sports, it's a youth and resource department. They've even invited us to submit an application for inducting into the sports portfolio to affiliate with them. So we are looking forward in the next couple of years, or maybe immediately in the few months, that will be inducted into the government sports portfolio. So we are looking forward for that. We are positive about it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
আপনি এইটো ডাৰ্টছ তো হৈছে গ'লে তো কেতিয়াবা এইটো গেম দে খুশি পাইনে না মানে কেতিয়াবা ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰিছে দেখিলে বোলে
It was something very coincidental that I started to play darts. Actually, the first time I put my hands on darts is during a church program. By the way, I'm a father. I'm father of 2 kids, okay? So, Baba Han church there. Baba Han la group khan do camping jaise. To camping jao do ami han ke leisure time recreation games khane organizer han dart board aro darts han arrange korise. To mo before that I have no idea what is darts and the rules, how to play, I don't know. Lebi ene mo han ke competition bi korise. So I tried my hands and then but then holi moi I couldn't play well and then the jitebi jitanai. So I always whatever I do I always try to give my whole of dedication and commitment. To moi harado something moi ke pinch korise. To moi I deep inside I should have done better than this. When I with that thought I carried back home, and when I started to purchase my own dart boards, and then when I shuru kune practice gone. Nagaland Darts Association during that time was organizing the NDA championship. So moi tatabar shuru hoise. Aro the first tournament do moi Hornbill Darts Masters ma shuru hoise. 2022 tarbar shuru hoise.
সো এতিয়া আপনি চার্চ লাগা আউটিং একটা দেওয়া শুরু হয়ে গিয়ে এটা তো নাগাল্যান্ড লাগা ডার্টস চ্যাম্পিয়নশিপতে আপনি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আছে সো আপনি আহাকালি দিন গান দিবি আপনি কি ভিজন আছে নেলিবি কি ড্রিম আছে কি অ্যাচিভ করমন যা আছে আপনি একটু আর ইউ প্ল্যানিং টু টেক দিস আপনি লাই টু ডার্টস লারে ক্যারিয়ার ফার্দার লুই যাওয়ালে ভাবনা আছে না আর ইউ প্ল্যানিং টু স্টপ হিয়ার না কি ভাবনা আছে
Definitely. My consecutive 2 years Nagaland Darts Championship 2004 or 2005 passe. Aro last year 2005 Hornbill Darts Masters bi moi champion paise. And last year Malaysia Open debut moi jene participate goise. But then since it was my first international appearance, I couldn't put myself held together and then put the best of my game. I lost to the 7th seeded of Malaysia Darter. It was a knockout stage. It was a good lesson, and that has really improved my game afterwards after my exposure to Malaysia.
সো আপনি এটা আজি নাগাল্যান্ড লাগা ডার্টস চ্যাম্পিয়ন আছে সো আপনি নিশনা এনি গোড়ে থাকেলা ফাদার্স কান হবি না নইলিবি এনি জাস্ট ইয়াং পিপল হু ওয়ান্ট টু লাইক ইট ডার্ট তো এনি জাস্ট নট এজ এ টাইম পাস গেম নই না প্রফেশনালি লুই যাবলে মন আছে না ভাবনা থাকে আনগে কি মেসেজ দিও মন আছে
Yes, by the way, moi itu na gwagi debi kibek ta kolmo thagado. I never consider myself winning on my own this kind of championship. There is, I believe in God, and then God was the main force that drives me to go to the top. And after which, mula family, my wife, my children, my parents, and then some well wishers. Every time I used to go and play, they send me best wishes. Some people, they even support me monetarily, also financially support me, prayers, thoughts. I'm able to accomplish this. The second question I want to answer in a way that whoever has a passion about playing darts, there is a very good scope. Avenue as earning is also good, I should say. There are so many professional players who don't take up any other profession, but they keep on playing around. If I'm not mistaken, this year World Darts Championship was about the prize money was about 5 crore in our currency, and there are besides that other many national, international, or even national level tournaments all throughout the year. For example, during the next month, that is October, the first week, there is India qualifier again to be played in Kolkata. So some of us we are also going there for India qualifier. So definitely, apart from passion, avenues earning me, it is good. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to you as well.
Thank you so much.
এতিয়া এইটো আমাগান জানি পাইছে এইটো নাগালেণ্ড ডাৰ্টছ চেম্পিয়নশ্বিপ লগা ফাইনেলছ ডে ভিক্টৰ আৰু কেজা তাইজন লগা মাজুদি খেলিছে গৈ জানি পাইছে হ'লেও যোৱাকালি ছেপ্টেম্বৰ 5 তাৰিখতে তাইগান 61 প্লেয়াৰ্ছ পৰা শুৰু কৰিছে গৈ আমাহানটো জানি পাইছে ফাইনেল ডে ভিক্টৰ আৰু কেজা তাইজন খেলিছে আৰু আমাহান এতিয়া জানি পাইছে ভিক্টৰ হৈছে গ'লে তো তাই জিতিছে গৈ আমাহানটো জানি পাইছে আমাহান এইটো লগা পৰি ৰিপৰ্ট ল'বলৈ আহি কিনে আছে আৰু এনে হৈ কিনে এইটো নাগালেণ্ড ডাৰ্টছ চেম্পিয়নশ্বিপটো হৈছে গ'লে তো এতিয়া আমাহান ইয়াতে কথা কোৱা সময় আমাহান জানি পাইছে এইটো ডাৰ্টছ গেম তো হৈছে গ'লে তো স্পৰ্টটো হৈছে গ'লে তো ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেলি আৰু নেশ্যনেলি বি বেছি ৰিনাউণ্ড স্পৰ্ট এটা আছে আৰু স্পেচিয়েলি ইণ্টাৰনেশ্যনেলি বেছি ৰেকগনাইজড গেম এটা আছে আৰু ইন দ্য ফিউচাৰ এইটো কমনৱেল্থ গেম দিবি ভেৰি চুন ইণ্ডাক হৈ যাবলৈ আছে কিনা আমাৰ জানি পাই আছে আফটাৰ কমনৱেল্থ এইটো অলিম্পিক্স দিবি যাবলৈ লগা এটা আছে কোৱা লগা আমাৰ জানি পাই আছে চ' এইটো ৰিপৰ্ট ল'বলৈ কাৰণে আমি ইয়াতে আহি আছে ভিডিঅ' জাৰ্নেলিষ্ট আপং লগত আছে মই আছে মহাতমচন আপোনাক চাই আছে নাগালেণ্ড টিভি আৰু শুনি আছে চব মানুহ লগা আৱাজ
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.